Welcome back to another episode of the Really Bad Podcast. As you can see, I left Mexico, but Mexico never left me. Type shit. Actually, let me just do a little 360. I ain't wearing no draw. Well, I am wearing drawers technically, but if you see my PP, I'm sorry. No mames, way. No mames. Oh, I'm back up in this bitch, bro. I want to kill my. Oh yeah. I had to start the episode shouting out my Mexicano, mi Chicanos way. Um, La Raza way. Living la Vida Loca way. Aventura. Romeo Santos. I don't think he's Mexican. I actually don't know a lot of Mexicans, like famous ones. Are there famous Mexicans? Did they ever get famous as as a people? Do we know? I don't know. But coming back has been depressing as fuck. I've had to re-assimilate to life. I was going 6 days. I treated that bitch like I was going 6 years. I didn't know how to talk. I was talking to niggas in an accent. I would get caught up on something. I'd be like, "Cómo se dice? ¿Cómo se dice?" But I'm actually learning Spanish. I'm dedicating a part of my life to learning Spanish because I felt so insecure. So I'm going to take the time and I'm going to develop a Spanish brain. I done lied to a couple people and told them I could. I lied at the job. I was like, hey, I can speak it a little bit. Luckily enough, the Spanish people don't call in for anything that I would need to help with assistance with because we got another uh like real Mexican there. Shout out Jazz, man. I don't want to put her name out there, but I just did. But yeah, man, I'm back in the States and I don't feel right. I feel so, like I said earlier, disconnected. Who am I? Who am I? Justin down there is not Justin here. Matter of fact, who is Justin? It's Houston. You know what I'm saying? Put some respect on mi nombre. Gee. They be saying shit like that and shit. I don't get that. Yo, Mexicans on the shorthand, we used to have a lot of people like that I grew up around that like spoke that Spanglish and they would just make up words. I'm like 100%. I done took Spanish 1 and Spanish 2. I knew they was making up words and they was trying to act like that was really Spanish. Y'all niggas just y'all version of illiterate or ghetto. I don't know. I don't be knowing. But to all my Spanish slash Mexican slash Latino slash Hispanic, whatever the fuck y'all identify as, Latin X, cause y'all niggas is in the X-Men and shit. Sound off in the comments. How long you think it'll take me? Give me the over under on how long it'll take me to learn Spanish. I found this YouTube page and it's 90 videos and it's all free and apparently people saying it works. It works wonders. So I'm gonna work through that this year, see what I can do, and then see where I'm at in a year. I think I can learn it in a year. So give me the over under. Under a year, over a year, y'all let me know. And I don't really fuck with like none of the novellas and shit. Like I mean, not to say I don't fuck with. I just don't have no reason to fuck with them currently. But somebody said I should watch those to help me and just put the English subtitles on so I can follow. And then after a while, I'll start to piece shit together. But I say fuck subtitles. Let's start it off hot. Fuck subtitles. Get rid of them shits. I hate them shits. If you can't hear, if you are hearing impaired, you shouldn't be watching something that got audio in it. Or you need a nigga on the side of the screen interpreting and shit. Cause throwing subtitles, I hate when I go to somebody's house, I turn on Netflix and I see fucking subtitles. I want to punch the fucking screen. It just takes too much of the visual feel. And I think I'm just a visual person. I really don't give a fuck about what they saying. I just like to look at colors and shit. Borderline re. But actually, I need to get on my computer real quick to see something real quick. We got to look up this week's, oh shit, I didn't think about that. That shit not gonna be, oh yeah, it is. Um, um, okay, yeah. This is this week's Rant of the Week. Intro song. Really bad people, really bad people. Really bad people, really bad people. Ooh, really bad people, really bad people. Really bad people, really bad people. Ooh, really bad people, really bad people. Really bad people, really bad people. Ooh, really bad people, really bad people. Really bad people, really bad people. This week's Rant of the Week. I'm not even gonna say it's a rant. Y'all low-key watching me eat this shit off the ground, but it's on my foot right now, so it really don't matter. It's clean as fuck. Bitch, I'm recording, Mouse. Do you need something important? Nigga, it's your apartment. Why are you turning the heat off? It's 31 degrees outside. As it should be, because it's 31 degrees outside. Okay, I mean turn it off. But anyway, you just fucked up my whole flow. Actually, fuck you. Rain of the week, fuck Miles. Coming in here and disrupting shit. Yeah, close my door, bitch. Yeah, close my door, bitch. Niggas be so inconsiderate. He just think I'm talking to myself. He couldn't make that decision for himself to turn off the heat. That's we live together. Niggas. God, that just threw me off. That just really pissed me the fuck off. I was gonna do the whole New Year, New Me shit. No, it's not. Fuck everybody. What that nigga can just say? Fuck everybody. That's on my body. My blick first. Then God got me. Come on. Fuck you talking about? That invigorated me right there for some reason. I'm feeling very gangsterish today. I don't know what it is. I feel like I could kill a nigga if I wanted to. But my rant of the week, before I was rudely interrupted by bitch ass niggas, I think there should be wipes in every public restroom. Why the fuck am I grasping at one ply toilet paper? I think we're at a point where like wipes, like some soft baby wipes, should be available in our restrooms. Now, if I'm somewhere like if I'm at a gas station, okay, it's not expected. Give me the one ply. But when I need to go take a fat shit at Von Mar because I went and ate the Korean hot dog over at the food court, why the fuck don't I have this? I'm paying. Y'all got all this clothes and shit that costs money. Y'all can't splurge on that. Give me some dual wipes. Put that bitch in there. Give me some Cottonelle. Give me some good shit. Let it rub my asshole. I'm tired of going in there. And I don't even shit publicly. I really don't, honestly. I'm just tired of niggas smelling like shit after they shit at a public bathroom. So I think every bathroom should have some wipes. It should be mandatory. Cause why are y'all spending all that money on that one ply toilet paper that's gonna end up clogging that shit? You know what I'm saying? Well, no, you can't flush. Actually, can you? They say not to flush them wipes, but why not? They don't ever give a reason. You tell me I can't do something, but you don't give me a reason. That's pretty stupid. So all my plumbing niggas or my real manly man, tell me why I can't like flush. I ain't never not flushed a wipe in my fucking life. I don't give a fuck. I really don't give a fuck. First off, I ain't never paid for no plumbing, so I really don't give a shit. I live in an apartment. That shit break. I don't really give a fuck. Somebody gonna fix it. That's what I pay them niggas for. I'm starting to get that entitlement with shit. Like when I see a cop pull somebody over, I'm like, nigga, I pay your salary. That's coming out of me now. I think I'm getting old. My quarter life crisis really been fucking me up too. Cause like I think I'm balding. I really do. I really do think I'm at the beginning stages of balding. Now my edges right here, right? They been kind of going. But I just think that's just life, sweating, all that other extra shit. Those can come back if I just like eat some berries and shit. But I'm not really tripping on that. But see, when I bend down and I look at this part of my hair with my low fade, it look really bad. And then when my hair grows out and it starts to curl, it curls in like patches up top. So I think I'm balding. And I'm not gonna lie to you. Look, that shit start going, it's gone. I don't really give a fuck. I like hats anyway. So I'm gonna have to like convert to one of them Islam tribes where I can like wear a hat every day and niggas don't bat an eye. And I'll just be like, it's my religion, so I can wear that work and shit. So I got my little kufi on. But honestly, that might be too extreme for the job I work at. I work with some whites. They might be like jihadists and they might try to kick me out. Or they might be like gangbanger. You know what I'm saying? But if Lil Durk can turn Muslim, why can't I? Is he free? Free him if he not. Or don't if he did something bad. I don't really know. I don't pay attention to hip hop like that. I be listening to white gay men make music. Shout out Ryan Beatty and Troye Sivan. But past that, actually, no, I don't do. Let me not act like I be listening to niggas. Y'all just don't be like I listen to Rio de Young OG. Shout out Cuz. That's Cuz for real. You know what I'm saying? Um, I don't. Okay, I don't. Lucky, I love Lucky. I'm gonna just go off my top 5 right now. Actually, since we're here, Nino Paid. He's probably in my number 5 spot. Honorable mention, Smino. Smino's usually in my top 5, but right now he's not in my top 5. But number 5, Nino Paid. Go listen to Tyreek Hill on repeat. He ain't got that many songs, so just go listen to that. Tyreek Hill is crazy. Then we gonna go 4. We gonna go V's. Now I'm Detroit nigga till I die, so I love everything Detroit. But V's just has this space. I don't even know. He looked like my auntie ex baby daddy. He looked like him, like his side of the family. So I don't know. Maybe there's a kinship there. Maybe they could be connected. Who knows? Detroit is a small city. Everybody be fucking everybody. Number 3, probably my hottest take. Yeah, probably my hottest take. And this is my right now top 5. So hear me out. Lil Nas X. Lil Nas X got some heat. Yeah, he be talking about touching boy butt or getting his boy butt touched. but it's some heat. And I'm gonna be honest with you, it really fucked me up. I was listening to the album where that nigga butt naked, like ascending into this like garden, and I was like, yeah, this shit heat. This shit heat. And he can sing a little bit. He pretty good. You know, he came a long way from that little road. My number two, probably not a hot take. You know what? Actually, I don't really have a solid number two. Yeah, I really don't. Did I say Rio the Young OG? No, I didn't. Rio the Young OG is my number two. He's my number two. He my number two. Cause I was gonna put him at one, but then I thought about it. He not my number one. He my number two. He goes crazy. I love everything that he says in his cut for real. Like it's wait, no, did I say Rio the Young OG? No, I said Nino Paid. I said V's. Yeah. So he my number two. But that cut for real. Family. You know what I'm saying? I love that nigga. You know? Cause he from Detroit type shit. We all from Detroit type shit. You know what I'm saying? But the number one is Lucky. And here's the thing, I don't even listen to Lucky as much as I think I do. Really, I probably give Lucky maybe 10 to 15 minutes of play each week. But there's something about the song No Bap that just puts me in a place that I've never. So get put it on the map. Like there's just something about the way he says those words. And see, if you listen to Lucky and you just listen it and you're not really understanding or paying attention, it's just gonna slide past you. But if you really start to listen, he be saying some shit. And them Percocets be getting to him sometimes, so he be like choking up, he be slowing up. I mean, but man, Lucky's so fucking good, man. I love Lucky. He gets me no bad. There's a couple other Lucky songs that just get me out of whatever I'm going through, and it just makes me realize life is not that serious. And if it is, go take a Percocet. It works for him. But yeah, I had some other shit I was gonna talk about this episode, but honestly, I don't really know, man. This is just me. This is just me. This is just me letting y'all know that life is good and my life is way better than y'all. My year started off pretty good. We about 7 days into it now. And my homie, he got cheated on. RIP to that nigga relationship. I don't really care. I love it when my niggas is single, so it makes me feel better to know that they are now with me, level set. But he was going through it, you know? And he texted in the group chat, kind of like some like sad ass shit, kind of looking for attention. I love you to death, bitch, but you was looking for attention. You can admit it. But he needed his consoling from his niggas. And I tried to get back and react to it with some intention. I started giving him some heartfelt like discourse, like, "Hey man, keep your chin up, nigga. Life go on. Do some push-ups. Get better." Like I said it more eloquently and more intentionally. So I'm just kind of not trying to be emotional and shit, trying to be toxic and shit like I should. But nah, I gave him like some words of wisdom and I was talking to a friend later that day that's also in that group chat, and this bitch ass nigga gonna be like, "Hey nigga, you good?" Cause what the fuck was that? And he didn't say it like that, but he said it in that vein. And I was like, nah, I was trying to give him I know how he feel type shit. And this nigga was like, "Oh my god, nigga, you grew a heart." I was like, fuck you. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. Don't say that. Now niggas think I'm empathetic. Fuck. So then he texted some shit a couple days later. Now, now that I know the story as to why he was texting in such a way and the why he broke up with said person, it's kind of crazy. But yeah, man, I just hope he alright, man. I hope he alright. I hope he living. I hope he doing what he got to do. You know what I'm saying? One of the homies suggested that he kill his ex girlfriend, and well, his now ex girlfriend. I don't agree with that. I'll be honest, I'm not 100% against getting your get back, but you got kill her. And I'm not gonna tell his business, but let's just say he broke up with her for a valid reason. Y'all fill in the blank with whatever you want. But yeah, his year didn't start off good, but mine did. I'm having a good year so far. 7 days in, I got a new car. We're not gonna talk about that actually, cause I'm not too satisfied with my purchase, and I just put myself into debt. So I'm really not mad. I'm really not happy with it. I'm having buyer's remorse. I should have got something better. I should have got something newer. And what I got is cool. It's gonna do its job. It's gonna get me from point A to point B. And as we build this podcast, we're gonna get a Porsche. We're gonna get a Porsche by the end of the year because of this podcast. So the potty equals a Porsche. But at the same time, man, I was really dissuaded. I didn't really fuck with it. I don't know if dissuade is a word. I really don't. I think I heard it once, but I just wasn't. I'm not really feeling it. I'm not feeling confident in it. That's what it is. But it looked clean, so I offered this on my Instagram story. If you're not following me at 555 Striker. Strikeer. I'll put it on the screen. Don't worry. And I told the hoes, like, I told the women, let me be respectful. What the fuck? I don't even talk like that for real. Yeah, I do. But yeah, I put it out there. I was like, hey man, as long as I have this car before I crash it, somebody hit me with the slide. And then somebody liked it. And so I hit the DM. And that was at 9 a.m. this morning. I saw they liked it probably like 1 a.m. in the morning. I went back to sleep and then I hit the DM. This is my first DM slide ever. And it's going atrociously. Cause it's about 9 p.m. right now. So we going 12 hours unopened on the IGs, on the DM. So, and she's so cute. She's so cute. And I'm gonna be honest with you. I keep saying that. Why I gotta stop saying that? I'm gonna catch myself. That's like my I don't say as much, but I matched with her like two years ago, I think, maybe 3 years ago now, and I never slid, and it was deliberate as to why I didn't. It was because I was going to, and then I got nervous because she's pretty, and see, pretty people scare me. I'm not gonna lie. I like a uggo, and I know that if I slid up, and like I got the IG off the fucking, like we were conversing, and I got the IG. I hope she doesn't watch this. I hope she does. I hope she's not a fan. I hope she just follow me. I say fan. Whoa, that sounded so pretentious. I hope she is not a fan of the show to where she watches it. Not a fan of me, but a show. The show. This is a show. The Really Bad Podcast featuring Jesus Christ himself, because he was black. But I, I, I'm petrified, honestly, and the DM slide was really impromptu. I was like debating it because I was like, you know what? I've been meaning to slide on, like, and just to see if, like, years later, if I could match vibe, and or if she can match vibe, or if we can match vibe. And yeah, man, so fingers crossed, hopefully, 12 hours. 12 hours is a long time to contemplate it. I ain't really thought about it afterwards until you know, I like go check Instagram just cause I was bored, and I was like, damn, she still ain't open it. But like, if this is a failure of a DM slide off the first one, I'll never DM slide again. And it could be my 13th reason. I gotta stop saying that. I'm not there yet. I'm like on reason 2. So I haven't even gotten to 13. I got about 11 more. Or that's not good math. That's bad math. I got about 10. No, that was right. Yeah, I got 11 more. That was good math. What the fuck am I talking about? I'm good as fuck at math. Fuck y'all. But you know what? Let's go to some really bad advice. 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 Ooh, some good food, good eats. This week's really bad advice is simple. I'm not reading it. It's not off of anything. But a friend of mine, who may or may have not been mentioned previously, has been dealing with some virtual infidelity in his relationship, to where he's now chosen to separate himself from the relationship. But they live in close quarters. They have a place together to where he can't get out of it until around the time that I get out of mine. So he still has about 11 months left, 10 months left, give or take, in this place. And I pondered the thought of what he should do. So now I'm going to give my advice to him. Now, I've spoken to him. I don't think we've spoken privately, but we have spoken as a group. And he explained the situation. Everybody gave their little 2 cents and their reactions to it. Maybe not everybody, but, we all reacted to it in the moment, for those who were in the chat. And I kind of held my tongue. I should have said some shit. So here's what I think he should do. I think he should develop a crack addiction. And while she's sleeping, since they have to sleep next to each other until they figure out their situation or they work through whatever they're working through, but he has his intention set to not be back in this relationship, I think he should develop a crack addiction. And then as she sleeps, blow the crack smoke in her face. So not only do you develop a crack addiction knowledgeably, but she develops the crack addiction unknowledgeably, unknowingly. So then now, as you're crack addicted, we know that you're crack addicted. So then you can scale back on the crack addiction. We'll have you go away for a little bit, and you could just say, I gotta really think of this relationship. We'll go get you sober real quick detox. But now she's fiending for it because now she's without. So all that crack smoke that was in her system, now she don't even know she's addicted to crack. But now she just has this insatiable hunger that she has to feed, but she doesn't know where to feed. So now she starts becoming so much more self-destructive. She can't concentrate. She loses her job. She loses her friends. And she can't scratch this itch. She doesn't know where the fuck this itch is coming from. It's almost primordial for her. She's like, oh my God, I'm so unbecoming. And now she goes crazy. And who believes a woman? You know what I'm saying? So now she's in a loony bin. And now this is where we fully commit. And now we start whispering shit. We start, every time we around her, we go, and then she'll be like, what y'all say? What are you talking about? We haven't talked for 10 minutes. That crack smoke start itching. Now, oh wait, I kind of skipped that and I said the loony bin. Now we're going to put her in the loony bin after that. So now she thinks she's schizophrenic and she crack addicted, don't even know it. She's going through withdrawal. They not going to know what's going on. They don't, the doctor's going to be like, oh my God, this is a mystery. Again, who believes women? Clearly we don't. We don't let them have abortions no more. We don't care about women's health, but I do because I love raw sex. But we get her crack addicted off to the loony bin, and then now you have nothing to worry about. Now she's batshit crazy. You fucked up her life for the rest of her life, and guess what? You had a little bit of a crack addiction, which is fun. You had a couple months of fun. Because he was talking about, trying to live his life, reclaim shit, go on a bender, go live some life. He's been tied down for so while. He needs to, revitalize it. What's better to revitalize that than the company of crack? Or with the company of crack? You are accompanied by crack cocaine. So that's what he should do. He didn't need to do that. Or he need to, like pee in her coffee. Nah, don't even do that. Actually, let's switch that up. Get her addicted to diet pills. That's what you should do. Unknowingly, of course. You should be like, you know what? I want this to be amicable. Let's love each other. But let's understand that this is no longer a relationship. So do a little couple shit. Make her breakfast. Make her coffee before she go to work. Slip in some diet pills. Order crack or Percocets. Do what you want. Do whatever drug of choice you like. But let's get her addicted on something. And she won't know why she's addicted. And that won't kill her. Do some shit that won't kill her. You know what I'm saying? Don't do the bleach in the coffee shit. I saw that little Mexican lady who had that husband over in like Colorado or something, that white man. She was trying to kill him by pouring bleach in that motherfucker. And that motherfucker figured it out. Don't do that. Don't do that. You need some shit that's unknowing, unbeknownst. She just needs to waltz into this shit. And see, he already got crackhead energy. And he only smoked weed. But he off the cracky. And I tried to offer him a spot on the couch, a spot on the chair, and give him his 2 cents. So let's convince him. So y'all say, I'm not gonna say his name because I don't want to put his business out there, but his business already out there, and I probably said too much already. And he probably gonna watch this and get mad. But I'm okay with that because I love him to death, and he know I love him to death, and I'll do anything for him. Let's get him sitting in this chair so we can talk about his relationship. And then that way we can heal together. Because here's the thing. I don't be fucking like that for real. I really don't be caring about fucking like that. Like, sex is cool, but I can go a long time without it and not really be hurting for it. Meaning I don't fiend, I get it when I need it. And he's not that type of person, I'm just, and see, for me, it's because I'm not a sexual person. See, with him, I don't even think he's a sexual person. I just think that nigga is like fucking possessed. And, something about that nigga, it just, he can't, that is something that he needs. It fulfills him in a way that nothing else will. And so I really want to sit him down here and we got to figure that out. Because I love that nigga. I hope that nigga doing good. I love all my niggas, but I love him especially right now because he needs it. But yeah, that's what you should do, man. Get up out of your breakup. This has been the Really Bad Podcast. Thank you for your continuous watching. And in this year, we are going to have a great year filled with guests. Oh, I met a streamer on my flight back. And I'm trying to get him on the podcast, but he want $10,000. So, y'all, we got to crowdsource $10,000 to get a local streamer on the podcast. I'm going to put up his face right here. We're going to get him on the motherfucking podcast. And if I can't get him on the podcast, I'm going to find him because I know he local and I'm going to beat him up. No, I'm not. I'm joking. That was a joke. I'm not threatening your safety. And he like Ethiopian or some shit. I really don't know blood enough. I done seen a couple clips here or there. I know his name and I know he got a fucked up hairline. Outside of that, oh, I'm joining you, brother, just so you know. Um, Outside of that, I really don't know blood. And I'm not gonna say what airline we was on, but I was a little confused because I was like, I know streaming makes some money, but he also had a bunch of niggas with him, so it actually that was probably the economical choice, and maybe it was an impromptu trip. I'm not finna shit on Blood. Blood cool as fuck. He was very nice because I was like, and I had a fan moment. This is the first time I ever been a fan. I ain't never doing that shit again. I felt like dick sucking. That shit was ugh. But I looked at him and I was like, I'm like in line. I got randomly searched first time in my life, and see this nigga like Somali or some shit. Why the fuck all his family ain't get checked? But I did. Weird. That's weird as fuck. But anyway, I'm like I'm like in the line and shit, and like I just got randomly searched. My brother waited for me at the bottom of the little tunnel shit, right where you get on the plane, and then we get down there, and this nigga's like behind us, but his folks is like in front of us, so they like talking over us. Rude, fuck y'all. But at the same time, they like Somali and shit, so you know they be loud as fuck. That's that Arab in them. You know what I'm saying? And they African, so that's that like disrespectful. I'm better than you, African shit. I'm gonna let that go. I'm gonna let that go. Anyway, I see Blood, and he says something. And I was like, I've heard that voice before, so I turn around. And me and my brother are looking at each other like this while they're talking like this. And me and my brother having a conversation, but I look at him again. I'm like, nah, this nigga look familiar. So I did my dick sucking shit, pause. And I looked at him and I was like, ain't you that nigga that be streaming? And he was like, yeah. And I was like, I don't believe it. So I asked one more thing. Like, I was like, you be saying that Lawrenceville shit. Cause he got a little bit. He be talking about Lawrenceville hard. Shout out them niggas in Lawrenceville. Shout out them niggas in the L. But I kill any nigga from Lawrenceville. I promise you. And I ain't even like that for real. But I'm like that for real. So I don't know what that nigga got in his head. But whatever the case may be, I was like, oh shit, yeah, you that nigga. And I was like, my bad. I ain't want to be racist. Cause you know, they Somali and shit. They got the big heads and shit. So I ain't want to be racist. Them niggas all look alike. They like Koreans just on the opposite side of the world. So, you know, and you know they got that lollipop head. They look like Megamind and shit, and that's fucked up. That's why I know I'm fucked up right now. But I'm just saying, y'all got the skinny chin, fat ass dome and shit. And he had all his peoples with him. I mean, he probably had like 7, 8 with him. So shout out to him, cause that money gotta be good. But yeah, that nigga asked for 10K. So yeah, we ain't got that. We damn sure ain't got that. But we gonna manifest. Maybe I get that 10K somewhat how and have that nigga on. And honestly, I got a bunch of questions I want to ask him because I'm real interested in him. He sound cool. I look a couple of his shits up afterwards. Actually, I really didn't. I'm lying. I ain't do my research afterwards. But yeah, Yusuf and shit. Please come on the podcast, man. Appreciate it. Really bad podcast. We local. We ain't going that two type shit. I'm not gonna tell you where. Even if I told you where, I really got that thing on me. So if you come, not you, Yusuf, I'm talking about the other niggas that be watching this shit, that be peering around the corner. Oh, and my biggest op is getting married. That nigga got engaged. Y'all know who my biggest op is. He know who my biggest op is because he know he my biggest op. That nigga getting engaged. He ain't got no friends no more. So I really hope somebody show up to that wedding. And I really want to rekindle because I want to go to the wedding because I love weddings. And then after that, we could beef again. But yeah, this been a really bad podcast. Fuck y'all. And also, just look at my fit one more time. Like, I really bought this shit, and my dad thought I was sus. I was like, nah, bro, this shit's hard. But I thought it was a t-shirt. And then when I saw it's like the little dress shit, I was just like, gotta commit now. And the girl who rang me out, she definitely thought I was gay. But you can't speak English, bitch. So, like, fuck you. Anyway, really bad podcast. Bye. Really bad people, really bad people.